Hey guys, Margaritaville here, and welcome back to... Love doing that, sorry. Okay, so today we're continuing on in the alternate universe. Oh, they call that section Missing Amanda? Are you kidding me? That's so sad. That's so sad. And you know what else is sad? We have no hearts with any dads. Oh, and also graphical error. Whoa. So in the original timeline, we did the first and second dates with all the dads. But in this one, we're gonna do the third dates with some other dads that we didn't do before. First up is Joseph. So I'm gonna quickly run through the first and second dates, maybe do a few different dialogue options, and see what changed and what didn't. We didn't do too much in the intro regarding Joseph. We didn't buy Mary a drink, but there wasn't really any dialogue options about buying her a drink last time. But I still want to know if we do get that one scene after the second date, where she gets all obsessive and all that, and I sort of pissed her off. So I wonder, I really don't know if I want to piss her off again if that happens, or if I don't want to. If I want to be nice this time around, I don't know. Because that really could change stuff with Joseph. And I've heard, okay, I don't want to spoil anything, but I have heard that there might not be any good ending with Joseph, and that worries me. Just slightly, that worries me. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be different, but let's message Joseph and run through some stuff. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. So she'd been saying the same dialogue up to this point, and I don't know if it's because this is the first date I've done. I feel like it didn't do this when I went to my first date with Matt, though. She wasn't like this. So the order I do things really does have effect on things. Hey, are you doing okay there, kiddo? Oh, of course, I'm fine. I just started thinking about how there are a bunch of people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She did say something like this on one of Matt's dates. Maybe not the first Matt date. She said something about, like, she's upset that people don't take pop music seriously. But now aliens? Like, space is so infinitely huge. Just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it can't exist. And I understand the Fermi paradox, but to completely write off aliens, there's so much stuff we just don't know. Why are you crying over that? I'll be okay. I'm glad. But aliens are definitely out there, and I hope they'll one day be my friends. Okay, all things on the table. I did do like a minute of this, skipping the dialogue, and got to this point and had no idea what was going on, and I reloaded it to read that. And I said this one before. That's not all she's upset about. But this, are you sure that's all you're upset about, is also what I said with the pop thing. You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Why are you lying to me? I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Alright. I don't believe her, but I'll let it go for now. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. Her eyes are still puffy. Oh god, if I had said the other options, her eyes wouldn't be puffy. Oh no. Khakis. Okay, alright. Her eyes aren't puffy. I don't know. At least she's not upset with me. And, yeah. Egg them on. Definitely. Because I remember making him laugh. Got him all the eggplants and hearts. Something creepy or obscure. He liked the obscure last time. I want to get as many hearts as possible with these options, and I know what options get me hearts. Because he said wait. Last time I examined everything and then went in, I don't want to barge in. I don't want to get shadows because I barge in. I want to examine everything I can. I don't know if it actually has any effect on things. I certainly don't get hearts for things. I'm gonna spoon duel the Spider King. Okay, I don't remember what he said. Oh yeah, though. Oh yeah is always a good option. I think that's what I did before we high five. If you bake it, they will come. And okay. Hey dude, so it's the same people that show up. It doesn't matter what dates have already done or not. Okay. Don't say we used the box recipe. Let's see. Okay. This because I lied that got shadows with him. We did use the box recipe, and he said that it's like lying is the thing we shouldn't do, so I don't want to be 100% honest, but I also tell myself not to say we used the box recipe. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Yes, it worked! Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah. I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? It's, Brian. Yeah. And I remember things. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. I'm gonna let him buy the brownies because we want to make the money. Okay, here's the thing about this. He doesn't introduce his daughters. Remember that one time? Yeah, for old time's sake, I make him remember things. But considering I don't know his daughters yet, does this mean I won't be, like, introduced to his daughters? Good, nice. When I do his first date, eventually. Mary. Yeah, she starts complaining about her husband, and then I'm like, you know what? Holier than thou people seem nice, and you need to be nice to your husband. You're wearing a damn cross around your neck, like, Jesus Christ. Why are you such a dick to your husband? Like, that doesn't get me hearts with him, but it certainly doesn't get me shadows. You know what? What did I say? What did I say before? Are you okay? I'm gonna say, are you okay to show concern. I think I said brownies fix everything before. She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Before I saved the brownie for later and gave it to Amanda, I don't know how different it'll be. You know, I haven't seen the bad ending with Amanda, so maybe if I don't get enough Amanda points, then, I won't get it. I don't know. You know what? I'll save the brownie. I'll just save the brownie. I'll give it to Amanda. Why not? Lit. So that's first date with Joseph done. These numbers are nonsense. But I got an S, and it still says 2 out of 3 because I have done the second date in the past, and that's where it's going to stay. And when I do the second date again, it's going to stay at 2 out of 3. But that's what we're about to do. Second date again. Oh, here we are. I forgot we're doing this. I've seen this. There weren't even any choices in that. It was just dialogue. So, like, yeah. I don't know if any of it was slightly different because I did Joseph instead of Matt. You know what? Doing Joseph again. Your loving wife. Bullshit. Oh, Jesus is queuing. What I did before was Jesus is calming. Damn, I forgot how much dialogue there was here. This is sort of the same thing. Jesus isn't that really is dumb. Calming worked before, so you know what? He's like, I guess it's sort of true. And I get eggplants. I love that Jesus is calming. That's brilliant. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Alright, so, because I haven't done the second date with Hugo, I don't know this guy yet. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. Okay. I'm seeing if he says DJ Spin Master Quinn. Oh, goodness. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he? Okay. He's really not. Okay. Alright, he didn't have too much different dialogue. But yeah, Creep by Radiohead. It's probably going to be a thing. And I assume the dialogue is going to be basically the same. Up to here. And the dance section's about to pop up. That's not how DJing works. It's play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. That's not how DJing works. And stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ. Sad Master Quinn. Oh, Brian, that's great. It was Sandra. Awesome. I'm totally cheating by doing this, but you know what? Whatever. It's the dancing time, and I remember just what to do. Alright, start with the lawnmower. That's what I did before. Sprinkler. Sprinkler never goes wrong. Hammer slide didn't work last time. The windmill, though. I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the floor and try to spin my legs around. I'm sure this does not look appealing. It doesn't look appealing. I look around to the youth, they are not appealed. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Moonwalk. That's what it is. Lift dresses up dirty dancing style. Let's do it. Oh, I remember this, and it works. Yeah, man, it works, because everyone loves dirty dancing. And now it's Margarita Zone time. We're going to waste away again.
Nice.
It's brilliant. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. Mexican cuties, that is a lyric in Margaritaville. It's heaven on earth with an onion slice. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. Love Jimmy Buffett. Alright, and that's the first 2 dates down, run through real quick with Joseph. Took some bad options, made them good. Not sure if attempting the windmill ruined anything, but I don't know. It didn't make anything bad. So it's time for the 3rd date. But I gotta remember to save first, so that I can go back to this afterwards and... Oh, right. So we are gonna go back to Jim and Kim. So this scene always does happen. But to be fair though, this is now the first time it's happened. I'm gonna ignore Mary this time. I do a bit of space work pretending not to notice Mary, and instead focus on a quippy man cave slogan on the wall. I can't tell if Mary completely buys it, but I think my performance is a job well done. I managed to keep my eyes glued to the game, despite the guilt sweat accumulating under my collar. Just when the coast seems clear, I feel an ominous tap on my shoulder. You. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend Joseph? Yeah. I'm so glad. I'm happy for you too. It's weird because there was a situation like this earlier before our second date with Joseph. What was it, after our 3rd or 4th, maybe 5th or 6th date with like any dad, and this happened. But she wasn't upset with us for being friendly with Joseph because we hadn't been friendly with Joseph yet. That was right before I did the first date with Joseph. I'm there when he needs me. That was when I was violent. I'm gonna be nervous about it. Sure. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine. Hey. Not everyone likes to yell at their spouse's friends for no reason. So you're an expert on my marriage now? I feel like there was no good answer there. There's that. You know, I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Huh. So maybe... Oh, is that what she means by I'm not his type? There's 2 post scenes? Man, I don't know. I really don't know. So I feel like maybe it's like no good, like there's no good way to do that one scene with Mary, but also the fact we're getting another post-date scene here. So it gives I don't remember having a post-date scene after my first date. So maybe it happens after your second date. Well, it's been a long day. I don't remember which one this is. Amanda, it's crying, isn't it? This is the one where this is wow, her eyes are really puffy. This is the one where about her friends, right? Okay. Perhaps this always happens. Because didn't this happen before after my 3rd or 4th first date that I did, or my 3rd or 4th date overall that I did, maybe 4th. But I think my 4th date was my 2nd date with Nap, so maybe this scene happens after the 2nd date you do with any dad. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's totally it now. You know, I'm pushing. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out. Yeah. She opens up to me later. Yeah, in the morning. Yeah. I did nothing wrong, though. But you know what? It's the cake. I got a cake. Yeah. Puking Dead Gotham Beyond. No, the best friend. It was Emma S. You got it. Wow. Okay, awesome. The boring one, the gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? You know what? She's sort of both. Gossipy, yeah. That's what I said last time, but you know, getting all the points. I'm interested. I gotta sound like I'm interested. I cannot believe that. Awesome. So that scene happens regardless. It's not dumb. Okay. Girlfriends don't do that. They don't betray you. And they should fuck off if they do.
You too, Dad.
Awesome. So we got that done. So that's an interesting, because that's a very important scene to the overall plot of the game. No matter who you choose as the main dad, that's very important character development for Amanda. So like, I'm glad that happens after the second date, because you have to do a second date because you got to get to the 3rd date. But you know what? We're stepping into new territory, all new territory here. It's Joseph's 3rd date time. Ooh, wait, I can't commit. Real quick, I can't commit. Save? See, is Loda gonna put me... It's just the homepage of Dad Book. Okay, got you. Close. Message. I'm sure. I can commit. I'm committing to Joseph. We're gonna figure out what the hell happens now. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary... Or, in the other universe, it'd be 2 weird encounters. I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy. My stupid fro. Just you, me, and the ocean. The first, I feel like there was supposed to be another dialogue box before that first one. Wait, how are we gonna get onto the open ocean? Oh, good. Okay. Sessions with sad DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. Something are we gonna get on the open how are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? What a good question. Whoa, persistent or whatever. Why don't I just think these things in my head? If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina, and you can check out the something, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. let me know. The goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. I love the double parentheses. You could have just used brackets. Joseph owns a yacht? Oh, Amanda. I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me. Your only daughter, whom you love. What? Did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? Oh, damn! Oh, Amanda, you're savage. A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. I am literally paying for your college. Not a dog, that's for sure. You know, I'll be normal. A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. I have been pretty good to you for the most part. This alternate future. I was better to you in the other one. I've been pretty dang good to you here. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but I could also go on a yacht sometimes? That's a good point. Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun. Stop! Stop it! Stop. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Stop! Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. Okay, but make good choices, okay? I mean, it's Margaritaville. There will be alcohol involved. But, Dad! We are being so savage to our daughter right now. Don't stay out too late or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I really hope that someday down the line, if I ever have a kid, I hope I have that kind of like relationship with my kid, son or daughter, where I can just do bits with them. What I didn't even hit space there. I feel like it auto. Whatever. A quaint marina, complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner framed the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. We came down here with Amanda that one time before we got access to Dad Book. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, darnin', Joseph, where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? I inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So, what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time we went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? I mean, we sort of held hands with him when we were going down to Margarita Zone, so I don't know why that's a surprise. Darnin', stop thinking about his hands. Keep thinking about his hands, darling. Good lord, pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht, he's married, it's fine. This is fine. Darnin is so gay it hurts. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off, boat launching, man and boat launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and... Why is marina capitalized there? Good lord. And into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle with Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork. Can do. You know what? Just can do. I dramatically pull off my shirt with my dad bod illuminated in the reflection of Maple Bay's rippling water. I am strong. Not bad. We might have to tag team Neptune together. Please, take off your shirt. I'm suddenly worried that I haven't applied a strong enough SPF sunscreen and I might get a sunburn. I put my shirt back on. For a while we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out on open water. Plus, we could see whales. Whales are cool. Like Star Trek 4. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out more often, but you know. Family, wife, saving souls.
Wink.
So wink. So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And what do you mean despite his age? He looks super young, like early 30s at best. And from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. Yeah, that's something I should start doing. Every time I start thinking something dirty, I should just tell myself, impure thoughts, stop it, now. Like, just say impure thoughts in my mind, and that makes me stop. That might work, honestly. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off of his yacht. Hey, dolphins. Joseph, there are dolphins. So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between men and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean. I love how it's all in caps. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. No. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. You're all spineless invertebrates. You tell them, Darnan. The other ones are like too violent or too not vegetarian. I don't know. I don't think Joseph's definitely not. Is he? I don't know. And here we are. Darnan, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. Yeah, I feel that. I'm on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man, and there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? More dangerous than killer whales? Maybe not. Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. I can't get past the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Am I gonna Titanic him? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool. I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. This is about to get heavy, guys. Like, I'm not prepared for this. It's, well, if you really want to know. Suddenly, I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. No heaviness today. Or right now. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Then it's gonna get heavy. Oh, okay. So, we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. This is bad. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay. I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding. I can't do that because there's no service. I check my phone. I don't have service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. I got dad tools, man. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Radio minigame. Radio minigame. That was in the credits. Oh, I have a minigame. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. It's gonna be like those circuit minigames that are sometimes. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Here we go. Oh no, radio minigame.
MacGyver, that radio.
You know what? MacGyver, that radio. Did it work? I mean, I didn't use the pencil. I didn't realize. Hey, it works, kinda. Good thing I wasn't on a time limit there. What if those sound effects just play for the rest of the day? Good lord. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. I don't know how we did it, but like, okay. I don't know what happened to the black wire. It just like phased out of existence. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine? Wine. Wine! Wine! No. Middle wine. Nice. Oh, heart's coming out of the front of him. I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Let's see. Wine. It's got to be around here somewhere. Ooh, I can examine a lot of things. Examine shelf. I mean, yeah. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Interesting. Examine photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph is on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. Whoa, I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, we don't know never mind. And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kid. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Rest of the room. Cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but there are some treasures in here. Drawer. Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to Daddy. Now I just need to find some glasses. It's a sturdy cabinet. Okay. Lounge. Let's examine the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything. Leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Side table. Ah, here are some wine glasses. These are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rouge. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. For an old yacht, this lounge is, alright. Fair enough. There probably was a time limit for that, like a certain number of turns, and I'm happy I was able to look at his pictures. I don't know what else I could have looked at there, but I didn't want to waste too much time. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck and find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Darnin', wine! Good to see you two, just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Wink.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4?
Yeah.
5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour. Power pour. You know what?
Oh.
Regular pour is respectable. Now this is how you do stranded at sea. I don't want to spill it, of course. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe.
Oh.
Revive the vibe, darnin'. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. Hey, Jesus reference. I get it. This view, though, I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Stop. I want to ask about his personal life with what's it's like owning a yacht, and I also want to talk about the view, but I want to make a pun. I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Back to whales, huh? I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by making jokes about them because I don't have any healthier coping mechanisms. Cheers to that. What's it like owning a yacht? Fuel prices are on the rise. Yearly maintenance is a bit of a strain on the finances. Can't really take it out in the winter months. But also sometimes you have a party on our yacht and everyone thinks you're cool, so it evens out. Yacht ownership rules. Darnan, if you had a yacht, what would you name it? The Salty Swallow, long, hard, and full of semen. Stop! Fuck you, whales. You know what? This is a real name, the Salty Swallow. Joseph chokes on its wine. Oh, I just got they're all innuendos except for. I thought the second one was like the most obvious. Oh god, that's clever. You know, like the bird. What? Did you think I meant? Nothing at all. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margaritaville? That is it. That it is, Darnan. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone. Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. That's brilliant. Oh, if you arrange salt shakers in a pentagram, you can summon Jimmy Buffett. That's so great. Oh god, that's my new favorite line in this game. So are we going to talk about the view or not? As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off of this boat, it will be by the grace of God. That G should be capitalized. Or Steely Dan. Brilliant. I'm sorry. I love this. I love the music references. Ha! Amen. Our laughter dies down. Hey, you know what? If we're reeling in the years. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is really close to my face. Darnan, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Oh, I didn't look at that. He's been living here. I didn't even observe all that. I just looked at the pictures, but if I had, that would have given it away. He's been living on the yacht. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but... He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do. I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness. And now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Is it whales? Stop it, Darnan! I mean you. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when... Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in, come in. Is anyone there? No? Over? We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? He was listening! He was listening! I mean, what are your coordinates? Over? Darnan, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? Have I? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out. Stop. Wait. Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. I think they left. We stare at each other for a second. Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. I'm sorry, I was trying to listen for music. Well, okay. He sort of made things awkward. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I swear, if Coast Guard hadn't made that awkward just then, this would be so much better. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Come on. He hand drifts to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. Yeah, I bet he does. Sorry. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill, darnin'. We better get started. And morning. Oh man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margaritaville, finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight, even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I step off the yacht, and he walks me to my car. I had a great time. This is very quiet music. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Yeah.
Shh, shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph.
Oh.
You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is alright. The other 2 third dates I've done ended very suddenly. Like, I didn't go back home. It just cut to the final scene. Hopefully Amanda's alright. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, then embezzled some funds for my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of the year so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. And that's the end of the date. And now we're going to see the final scene if we just do one section all the way through. B, is it because I mentioned whales too much? Margarita Zone, we unlocked it. I don't know if the bad ending is with Amanda is just if you go 3 dates in a row. Just real quick like I just did. We're about to find out though. We are about to find out. Woo. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, darn, and be cool. Amanda walks through the door. You ask too many questions. Who do you think you are, my daughter? For literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. What do you mean Mary's here? Why would she be here if she and Joseph split unless they got back together? Which is bullshit. Why would I have even invited her? But I don't wanna. Come on, Darnan, you can do this. I walk up to Mary. Hey. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Darnan! Brian, you made it. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. That was it. Oh, it's Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of the talking banana breads ready for her. I never established that's what it was called, so I never went to see him, but I did in another save file. Is that just the default answer if you never specify that, though? I don't know. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party, yeah. Oh, dear. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so great to see you again. Great party. I should have you organized our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something. Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like it did on the yacht. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Joseph sighs. We talked, and we talked for a long time, and there was some yelling and some crying, but ultimately there was reconciliation. Oh God. I'm sorry, Darnan. I have to make this work with Mary. No, you don't! She's not good for you! You deserve, like, so much better. Oh. I know. I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm really sorry you got caught up in all of this. I've just felt so alone lately, and I'm not even sure I'm doing the right thing here. You've come to mean so much to me, and I'll never forget all of the beautiful moments we shared together. But I have to thank you. In a way, this whole thing with you helped me realize that I still love my wife very much. Oh, that's great. I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, and I'm sorry if you were hoping for something different, but this is where my life is, and I need to do right by my family. But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand. We'll always have Margaritaville. Joseph stands up. Take care, Darnan. You too, Joseph. Joseph walks off. Man, did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I had done things differently? Don't even hint, Dream Daddy. There wasn't. And I know that for a fact, because I've heard people talk about this game saying that, like, I didn't get any shadows with him at all. There's no way I could have done anything differently. Like, maybe I could have talked to Mary differently at the bar, but, like, no. There's no way that it could have gone differently. No. Like, even if I had done all the second dates with all the dads, I've heard people say that there's no way to get a good ending with Joseph. I've heard it's impossible. Which makes me think it's also impossible with Matt, and that it depends on the dad, not how many other dates you've done. Which is weird, because I did get that bonus picture with Hugo. So, that kind of makes me think that if you do it after all the other second dates, I don't know. We'll see with Robert and Craig, because we're going to be doing those next 2 episodes respectively. I walk over to the half-melted remnants of the ice cream cake and shove a forkful into my mouth. This ice cream cake is my new boyfriend. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also has something for you. It's the framed picture of us. Was that it? Did I just accidentally skip over the credits? No, here they are. Okay, oh, wow. They totally just hinted if I had done something differently, could it have gone better? And I don't know, okay. Is it really doing all the second dates with all the dads? Is that really what determines if you get a good ending? Because I've heard it's impossible to get a good ending with Joseph, and I don't know. I got a bad ending with Matt. Good ending with Hugo, and even though I just ran through things and just did 3 dates in a row, I still got the normal ending with Amanda, which is considered the good ending. But apparently there is a bad ending with Amanda, and I don't know how to get that. Fascinating. Well, next time I guess I'm gonna skip through this. Oh, I can do that. With enter or space. Nice. That's how you... Oh, cool. Did I not know to do this? Did I not know to do that with Hugo? Oh, I did get the picture of Joseph. But I didn't get one for Matt. I did not get a picture for Matt. So I guess that is the best possible ending you could get with him. Maybe if I didn't screw up the keyboard minigame? What the hell? And now they're both filled in. But Matt isn't. What did I do wrong? What? Just whatever. Next time on Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, we're gonna go back to that dad book before Joseph Date 3, but after Joseph Date 2. And we're gonna redo the first 2 dates with Robert. Because we didn't have sex with him, I feel like it's probably gonna be different. It's probably going to be different than it was before. Like maybe we actually will do something for the first one, and the second one won't be sex. I don't know. And then we're going to find out what the third one is. And if I find out that the third one, after actually fucking him, is different, then I might want to test that out sometime. I don't know. So we're going to be doing that next time on Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. Bye-bye.